chainsaw. We'll put chainsaw when we find chainsaw in the chainsaw. We'll see if we change that up. All right, so we have the chainsaw. Now you either know of the chainsaw's ways or you don't. So there's several reasons why chainsaw gets its own tier. Aside from the funny castellan reason. Let's jump in here. Omega also, no, I don't have Omega, it's just Gamma. It's fine. What were we doing? Alright, Bamba! We don't like Bamba. You know why we don't like Bamba? Because of the... Come on! Look at this! It would be totally fine if it was reasonably divided. Alright, add mana. Okay. That's your slappies. But no, it's everything just comes back to the chainsaw explanation. It's like, why do we have the chainsaw up here? Add mana isn't too complex. I can make it more complex. Yeah, I agree. What Slash said. They work together just like that. Here's the thing. You don't need an explanation. Just if you get these two things, put them in the front of your wand, like that. Hero exists. Yeah. It will also kill you. But it's also potentially harmful, particularly on shield situations. That kind of stuff. Not even unique. It's just bad. Accelerate. It's gotta be slappies. It does cost a lot. It's not necessarily potentially beneficial. So I'm wondering here. Okay. Borb. Acid Borb. Pretty good. Just generally don't use it. You gotta be careful. There's some jank to it. It's like, it's not great for digging. The explosion's too weak. There's interactions that can be kind of surprising where it just detonates on itself. I don't want to put it in slappies though. It's just acid. I don't want to have an acid tier and just make, oh yeah, well it is acid, so it's acid rain exists and is bad. I agree. It's just so slow. It is just kind of, it's not even unique usage. It's just kind of bad. Acid trail does exist and does cause problems. Danger good, almost good. Danger. You're way less likely to die from acid ball than anything. It's more safe than it seems. It's just you can like detonate. It's still good. It's not slappies though. All right, here we go. It's insane but complicated. Definitely. These are all here. They're all just kind of odd. Okay, hold on. Because I mean, even as I think Edge Trigger is still the best option by a large margin, just because of functionality with piercing. Well, it's not that it's just cheapest. It's just that it's. I mean, like especially the piercing parts, but also the general functionality of trigger versus timer or expiration in like all cases. Aiming arc exists. Great, I'm glad we covered that. Accelerating. Accelerating is good, but it's also, it's not like can be bonkers. You can have homing and accelerate and get the same effect, right? Aiming arc is, I'm gonna say it's bad. No, I mean, it exists. Avoiding arc. This avoids walls. I say this shit's bad. It tends to fuck up stuff more often. And I think it also adds cast delay, which is just weird. Auto aim with Giga Saw blades. That's an interesting thing that I would like to try. Auto aim with Giga Saw blades. You know what? I will put it there actually. Has unique usage. It doesn't just exist. It's just weird. Anti-gravity. It exists. It's not bad. Definitely not bad. It's almost good. It's like it could be good depending on what it is. Blood unique. A projectile or reduces a spell's cost by 100, but it also deletes your health by 4. Let me read the wiki. 4 health. It cannot kill you. I'm gonna say it can be. I'm gonna put it's complicated. Honestly, it's just there's a lot of usage out of it, and it's just very silly. Yeah. This is incredible. It's bullet. It's not gonna show up for anybody. I just want to put. It's good. It's bullets with chainsaw. I mean, you're never gonna get it, really. I got it the other day in a pacifism chest or some chest somewhere. God, let's just, there's actually a few that belong up here, but you know, those two are first. Yeah. Them's the boys. I'm gonna put add trigger up here, and I'm gonna put these up here. They just need to be under bullets up there because it's bullet. This thing is dangerous. Shields! That's a, yeah. Shielding is, I'm gonna say bad. I think it's bad. I think both shields are bad. It's good for killing alchemists. Why? Don't use this shit on killing alchemists. Be a man. Use a different thing. Black hole? With timer? I prefer regular black hole over black hole with timer. Black holes the boys. Yeah, I mean, they're so unique that they're so limited. That's why it's complicated. Black holes are wonderful. They tend to be very useful, but you need a lot of stuff to get them. It's complicated. Top of it's complicated, but like, I feel like you just kind of generally want a black hole, regardless. Okay. There you go. I got yearned for. That's what I, you know, it's what you want. Blood brain? We don't like Mama. It's not even bad. I gotta put it there. I think it's better than exists because, you know, vampirism or whatnot. It's generally better than acid rain. Can you use it to put yourself out? Can you get a jar of blood? Can still just use it. Blood mist. Honestly, it's just, actually, it's not good. It's almost good. Specifically because it has a 10 charge amount. Maybe I should put it in. All the other fields would go in almost good. And then this one exists. I think especially useful for, you know, just putting yourself out if you're on fire. What's it called? Blood to toxic sludge? No, that's blood to acid. It's pretty good. That's not nothing crazy. You don't really need it. What is this? Blood to power? I put it in bonkers. Yeah, it's right with there. It's blood magic, blood to power. Bloodlust. Dangerous. It's very dangerous, and it's definitely not bad. Definitely not bad. Bloodlust is not the boys. I disagree. Bloodlust is frightening, and it's definitely a lot of damage for a little mana, but it's also... I use it occasionally, but you know, it depends what you got going. It's so much, yeah, it's a ton, and can be safe with a non-bounce with remove bounce. That's why it's in the dangerous category. But it's just like, I'd prefer to have heavy shot over it, so I'm not gonna put it in good or bonkers or anything. We got some, we got paint. We love it. It's bonkers. I'd yearn for, honestly. I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna put yearn for because I love them. It's just cast delay reduction. It's free. It's beautiful. My card is bad. Top of bad. Boomerang spells. We love boomerang spells. I love boomerang spells. Yearn for. I love, it's definitely, it probably belongs in good, but I yearn for it personally, so I'm keeping it up there. It's just like boomerang spells, the perk on my cool perk tier list video that I'm sure is out now. All right, bouncer. Oh God, it's complicated. Hold on, let's do this. It is uniquely complicated, but its main damage mechanic is what makes it complicated and less just bonkers and more. It is kind of nuts if you can make it there, but it's just good prior. You know, it's an easily modified ball. Trigger bubble. All right, bubble trigger. I don't want this. It's good. All right, bubble exists. Bah, fuck this. Oh, we don't like Bomba. Fire trail exists. I agree. It's not like bad, but I mean it doesn't really imply anything, right? Air burst. It's almost good. Tend to catch on fire when you tend to use it. It's not like crazy, but it has more unique usage than, you know, it's just a cheap projectile. It's knockback. I put it in good. Chain is yearned for. I love chain spell. Chain spell is actually bonkers. Yeah, okay, there you go. I don't think I yearn for chain spell. I yearn for chain spell specifically for like stage 2, because stage 2 chain spell is just really fucking nice. It's bonkers, and it still tends to work, but it's just too high of a mana cost and has like kind of weird functionality stuff that's hard to. It's bonkers. I think it's bonkers. It can fuck you up sometimes. There's a couple little things that are interacting. I definitely would keep it in complicated. Definitely don't yearn for it. but I fjord. What is this? Chaotic transmutation? Has unique usage. Toxic sludge. Attraction. It does exist. In most cases, if you're using toxic sludge to, you know, get their attraction thing going, they're dying. I mean, soil does exist. Oh, Bouncy's good. Bouncy's 0 cost, which is kind of nice, especially for living stuff that doesn't necessarily need to bounce. It's not really dangerous. You can use it when you need to. So. What did I just do? Oh god. Oh no. Soil exists. Exists went down because unique usage felt better than exist. Because I mean, when will I get these? Not often. Anyways, acid bad. Anyways, yeah, circle of acid bad. Oh, buoyancy. Oh god. I don't know. I might even put this in the boys, but also like it's complicated. I didn't really. I mean, but yeah, it is yearned for. There's just too many shop items you can rob. It's too nice. But you can also kill yourself with it. So it's not the boys. It's very silly. Nah, skill issue. Teleport field. It's dangerous and it is good. It's almost so yeah. It's just there. It's just almost good. I mean, I've used it for just if I need to get out of the shop. It's not for speedrunning. It's for getting out of the shop if you don't have another option, especially, which is very helpful. Or teleporting enemies around for no reason. Anyway, Circle of Berserkium exists. Yeah, and it exists. It can definitely harm you more than anything. I'd keep it an exists. It's not like exclusively bad, but I'm not gonna get it usually. Yeah, it's for sending it out. Useful with homing and accelerating. And then it just starts, you know, you just send it out. What is it? Circle of fire? It's fine. Circle of oil? Exists. I'm just gonna put these all in exist. Shield? It's almost good. I'd say unique. I'd keep unique usage. Freeze field. I'd say it's bonkers. Uncomplicated bonkers. It just tends to be pretty good. Yeah. Lightning is dangerous. Almost good. Can still get like field damage on it as a projectile, but I mean, I don't know how it really. Static projectiles, they're all kinds of bizarre sometimes. I'd say, yeah, I'd keep it there. Especially if the shield's there too. Polymorph, same thing. Bad. Hey, it's maybe the boys, honestly, but bad. Where would we put this? It's bad. No, I gotta put it in bad. Okay, heal field. Oh god damn, the boys. I think it's more of the boys than anything. It's just the best heal option by far. Even with like concentrated spells and like the other flat spell damage, I think it tends to not do enough. This is the best healing. Yearned for. I'd say heal bolt is even uncomplicated because it's just annoying. I don't even yearn for heal bolts. I know where all the potential ways to heal in the run are. I don't fucking, it's just awkward to use heal bolts. I'd just rather just use a fucking medic half the time. Circle of water, pop it in there. And Spread on Fire is bad. It's just bad. It's just fucking, it doesn't functionally work like the rest of them. Crit is good, not bonkers. You can stack it. It'll be good over time. These are all bonkers. If you can find the material in particular, but you know, that's how they function. I'd say they're bonkers. Uncomplicated crit though. 100% per thing. Definitely has to be just statistically better, and you can just get the, you know, the setups gone. Copy trail is complicated. You can get some incredible stuff, but also how does it do it? Oh my god, copy trail dormant crystal setup with spells to power. It's so much. It's just nutty. Alright, Nala. Yeah, Nala is yearned for. I agree. It's not necessarily the boys. It just has that unique functionality. It's not too complicated in setting the lifetime to 0. It's helpful though, and I do want it for pretty much any scenario. It's helpful to just detonate shit if you want to. You can just get your instant teleport travel. You can do whatever you want with it as long as you know what it's doing. Light shot is good. It's not bonkers. It's actually, no, it is bonkers. There's not a lot of damage reduction. I don't want to put it on complicated because it's uncomplicated. It's a high speed projectile conversion, which is useful for the modifier itself. The damage reduction can be especially useful if you need it in, you know, whatever scenario. I want to keep it in the end of bonkers because it's better than good. It's much faster than faster projectiles by a large margin, and I like it for black holes especially. I wouldn't say I yearn for it necessarily. It's just like, all right, that's my fast option for getting the projectile going. I think it's pretty bonkers. It has a lot of functionality. Damage up, it's bonkers. It's helpful. Heavy shot is yearned for. Fair. Fair? What's in the chat? Damage field, it's good. It is good. All right, let's put the curse thing, damage field, the one that you mix with a cloud spell to shred things. Yeah, that's helpful. Anything with homing, it's better than that though. Okay, no, it exists. It's good. Castellet reduction is nice. Never really want it. It's not bonkers. It's good. It does low damage, can start fires, kind of a mess. Decelerate, it's probably unique. I'm gonna put it in unique. It's very weird. It depends on the projectile, a lot of things. Omega Saw Blade, Decelerate, fantastic. Yeah, it's very unique. Chaos Magic is probably bad. It's not, we don't like Bamba. It's definitely bad. Chance to die is not great. This is copy 3 random spells, which exists and is a thing that you can use. This is copy random spell thrice, and that's complicated. Would you agree? I think I'm gonna put copy 1 random spell as well. It exists. What's the difference? Copy random spell versus copy random spell thrice. Copy 3 random spells will pick 3 random spells on the wand where it's been cast and cast those like alongside it. But it'll also use like, it'll just use them again if they have X capacity left. You still need to kind of properly set it up, if anything. But it's, yeah, definitely not bad. They just exist. Copy random spell thrice can be set up to where you can basically like have it cast a selectable modifier or projectile specifically 3 times and can really multiply your damage or modifier of choice. That's why it's kind of complicated mainly. Delayed spell? It's bad. Does it have uses? I mean, I've tried, I feel like, what are its uses? I feel like I've used it, and every time I feel silly. I don't know, probably. Yeah, maybe it has a unique usage. Yeah, you can make anything have a unique usage if you modify it enough, but I think it's bad. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, that's the... I don't think you don't need to use it in a World Telewand, especially, though. That's just a... I feel like that's definitely one of the more awkward requirement ones, too. It'll generally fuck up stuff unless you build it as like a general, like, I don't know, you can stick like damage field and homing on it or other stuff with it, but like, destruction has unique usage, but I don't like its lack of money or its money destroy. I mean, it's good. I'm gonna put it in the middle. It's not yearned for, it's not complicated. It is a little bonkers, but it's just kind of stupid because you don't get any money. So I want to knock it down another tier. Maybe even bad, yeah. I put it in assists. It's not bad. It destroys the loot though. That's the bad part of it. So, you can see its unique power thing, but I don't think I've ever used it purely because I found out there's no money when you kill everything on the screen, and I was like, oh no. Drills are yearned for. I disagree. I don't really yearn for drills. I yearn for a chainsaw, and then if I find a drill, I tend to use it. But I don't always use it, and I skip over drills plenty of time. But these I pretty much would never skip over. They have the recharge, and the recharge reduction, that's why it's good. But I mean, that's the thing. They're good. I like putting trolls on triggers just at the end with whatever multicast so I can just fire ahead and dig. They're good. They're good. They're uncomplicated. They just have a weird, Noita thing. Death Cross is good. It's weird, honestly, maybe bonkers. It's a little weird. Need some stuff to make it work. I'd put it in good. Earthquake? Earthquake shots. Earthquake is bad. It's I mean it's unique, but also it's dangerous. There we go. One of these. Almost good. It's slicing damage. Eldritch Portal. Bad. It's just bad. Divide by. Okay, let's move these boys up. I kind of want to put them in the boys, but they're definitely going in the complicated section because that's where they belong, as they are complicated. Yeah, they are far too complicated. I'm gonna put the bouncer down in bonkers. Now that I've seen a lot, I can't put bouncer in par with the divide bys. It seems a little silly. These are all belonging together. There we go. Now it's proper. I just want these at all times. These as well, but also I can't explain them quickly. Bonkers stuff. It's just crazy. Uniquely dangerous. The tier list expansion is looking good. We simply have. Trigger Pistol has its uses. I agree. I mean, unique usage. This guy, I'd put it in. Is almost good, and then I would also put this one up there too, because it has more than unique usage. I'd say it does reasonable amounts of damage, and then, you know, spells to power stuff. Okay, energy sphere. 5 slicing damage, 5 regular projectile damage. Is good. It is a little expensive, but it's very safe. It's a starter projectile. It's you know, if you can get it going, you can get it going. This one costs 50 and it's fucked up. That's why it goes down 1. It's one of the shittier timers that you can get just because of that. All right, heavy shot. Heavy dropper bolts is good. Can be a little dangerous too, but I mean, it's good. It's just high damage, high explosive damage. Doesn't go anywhere, but pop that on a trigger. Trigger bolt, trigger for the trigger spitter, the timer spitter. Heavy spitter. This is the heaviest version. This is the highest mana cost. I don't like all of the like a base trigger or timers, except for the zap one, because it's still pretty low cost. Just because the cost goes up so much most of the time. The mana is not worth the extra damage, particularly because you're putting it on a timer, and it's probably not going to be the high damage segment anyways. So it exists. This one has a heavy spitter bolt, same situation, high mana cost. It's almost good, but you know, at least it's cast delay reduction, so I want to put it up there. It's more so that it exists. Yeah, maybe just put it in exists. Yeah, I think I want to keep it here. I think my brain would like to keep it here. I just don't want to move it anymore. Ball! All right, that's the boys. Ball. Sorry, but ball's the boys. It doesn't belong anywhere because it can't. It would not fit on this tier list. It's too big. Energy orb is also boys. I don't know if I want to put an energy orb in the boys. I do love digging for them, but you know, orb blast cannon, that kind of shit. That's the funnies. Oh, dynamite. Dynamite is good. Dynamite's very helpful for digging pretty much most of the trip to the bottom, particularly as a starter. Electric torch. It's bad. This is just a torch that's far more harmful to yourself and things around you, and detonating. Surprising detonations. It's bad unless you have electric immunity. Yeah, it's just generally bad. You can say that about a ton of shit. Oh, if you have the immunity to it, it's okay. Well, Barb is good. Barb with timer is actually good. You know, it's 50 mana, but it's a Barb with timer, extra. It's just a little thing. It's not almost good. It's just good. It's just expensive. Same thing. It's good. Barbers. Barb, this is 30 mana. Barb is not quite bonkers, but I'd say it's the top of good. It's top of good. It's a very good mid-level spell that you can kind of travel with a. It'll get you through everywhere. You know, dig-wise. You don't have to think too hard, and then it's just a pretty helpful projectile. Drilling. Oh, fucking hell, man. I'm gonna put it there. I don't even think it's very useful for most situations, especially for its cost to whatever the fuck ratio. Has a lot of stuff that it does if you want to use it, but it also adds a ton of cast delay and drill and recharge, and it costs like 100 and some. It's pretty stupid. It's just to power nearby enemies, increase the damage. Don't tend to use it just because of the high mana cost and the damage trade-off feel a little unnecessary. But, you know, I would probably say probably unique. Yeah, you could probably make it good. It's definitely better than exists. I just personally avoid it just because of that, yeah. Zap. Almost good. Dangerous. Need electric immunity for it to be good. Poison. Poison explosion. Definitely exists. It's a thing that's out there, and you can make poison to liquid generator. Not a lot of those. Same with whiskey explosion. Same kind of situation. This is just explosion. We're gonna put this in bad. That's just more harmful than anything and doesn't tend to do much damage when you do use it. Just kind of ends up being silly. Same with this one, explosion of brimstone. More of a digging thing, but that's an exist. Slime explosion. I don't use these because, you know, it's just mana cost until you find a guy with slime on him. And then it's like, okay, well good, I got it for that. And then when the giant explosion comes, it has like a limited usage for it too, which is silly. I keep it in unique. I'd even put it in exists. It's probably not bad, but nah, I'm gonna put it in bad. Magical explosion doesn't dig. That's the one that doesn't dig at all. Is this just regular? This is magic. Yeah, magical explosion is bad. It's a non-explosion explosion. Whiskey explosion is silly. I have a video where I made myself a whiskey recursion bomb. Oh, I hit myself with a personal gravity field with piercing. Not explosion. And then what were we done? Where were we at? Bouncing explosive? Well, yeah, that was just that one thing. I forget what I was talking about. Bouncing explosion. Bad. Tends to be more hazardous. I'm gonna put it in. We don't like lava. I don't like it. I just don't like it. So we go. Concentrated explosion. It's almost good. It tends to. It's not dangerous or anything. It's just. It's unnecessary. Maybe if you're dividing it a bunch, I would keep it there. I mean, it's not like it's bad. Okay, shields is good. Shield is good. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out. It's bonkers. I mean, just having a shield on a wand is bonkers. It does cost mana though. I would put it in bonkers. I think they're better than good. Pretty nice having a full shield. This one is good. Full shield's better than a half shield. They're both 10 mana, I think, too. So, I'm gonna do that. Orbit? I don't, what is this? Chaos Larpa. It's uniquely dangerous. It's good. It's good. Uniquely dangerous. Uniquely dangerous. Uniquely dangerous. No, it's bad. This is bad. There's too many hazards. This thing is also uniquely usable. Uniquely usable. It's very odd. It's complicated, but also isn't. You just can kind of put it like in the same thing for like now. It's unique usage. It's not bad. It's not existing. I think I'd keep it here. Like I wouldn't get it without a unique setup. All right, explosive projectile. Explosive projectile is bonkers. Fire arc. It's bad. Poison arc. It's probably bad. And exists. Fucking gunpowder. It's bad. Electric arc. It's dangerous, which was what makes it almost good. It's uniquely dangerous. Actually, I'd put it up here, definitely. Because it's definitely really good. Yeah. Fire trail. It exists. Fireball orbit. It's dangerous, and it actually is almost good. It actually does a good chunk of things. It's not that dangerous, I think, though. If you can't find anything else, I agree. But that's why I say it's almost good. But I'm not gonna get it most of the time. I don't want to build around it most of the time. But it's helpful to burn things. It's more than unique, because it's just kind of generally helpful. It is good. I am thinking it is good. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in good. It's relatively safe, actually. That's the thing. It's good. It's pretty good. Fireball thrower is bad. Glad we could cover that. Fireball! It's bad! You can like make it do shit and it's still just such a high cost for such a shit projectile. Fireball trigger. I don't use it very much. I would put it in is good or is almost good. I'm gonna keep it in almost good, actually. You know, I just don't want to use Firebolt usually. I'm gonna put it Firebolt than exists because Firebolt trigger is inherently better than Firebolt. Almost good. It's good. There you go. That's better. Fireball. I'm gonna put in unique. It's just fire. It digs well. It does. Yeah, it's unique. It's not. It's better than exists. You can still get some use out of it, even as just a projectile or, you know, whatever else. Nice, stick it in there. You got fire immunity especially. Want to spread fire everywhere? Firework. Firework is bad. This is bad. I don't know. I think it's bad. This feels like it's an unnecessary, but you get cast delay, like, minus chunk chance of spell to just not work. I tend to like, yeah, but why would I bother use it, right? I don't want to. I don't want to use it. I'm gonna put it in bad. I think it deserves to be bad. Fire! Flamethrower! Flamethrower! Well, it has a limited capacity. It starts with this. You have 60 fire flamethrowers, unless you have infinite spells. It's kind of bizarre, but it also has no cast delay, which is very neato. Same situation, it's just fire damage. I'd put it there, yeah. Avoid ground is bad. I think these spells are bad. I think they generally fuck up things more often than not. Duck. Duck. It's duck boys. Ducks boys. It's duck. It's explosive. It's duck as a boy. Duck's a fella. Always get up or down. Unique usage. Honestly, I've had some weird value out of these. Cast delay reduction is also helpful if you absolutely need it. Yeah, I'm gonna put them in unique. I think that's where they belong. Double. Double is actually bonkers. It's a 0 cost multicast. Same with this one. Same thing. Sometimes you need a little spread. Sometimes you just weirdly do. It's just odd. Formations are unique. I agree. I'm gonna put these here. All of them are unique usage and cannot be considered good necessarily, but may be considered very useful when you have a lot of other shit. Or, you know, specific shits. Actually, the hexagon, no, I'm gonna put these in good though. These are always helpful. It's a large multicast with a spread. These ones, not as much. Trafficated, same situation. Freezies, bonkers. So many projectiles. Freeze is already really good for so many enemies. Not complicated. Not necessarily yearned for, but I will usually pick it up. Pretty bonkers. Just a lot of projectile modifiers can apply to each projectile of the freeze ray. It's always kind of silly. Whiskey Explosion. We saw this earlier. Recursion Bomb. It exists. It's Skiffy. That's the big version. It's yeah, the small version should be bad. The big version's in there. Same thing. They exist. Big Firebolt. I like it. I like Big Firebolt. I think it's good. I don't think it's mockers, but I think it's good. Big Firebolt is nice. Big Magic Missile is good. Bonkers for Big Firebolt, really? I mean, for the purple one, I'm thinking yeah, the green one. Green one, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to separate them a little too, because regular Firebolt's there. So yeah, I would ask, yeah, no, I think you're right. I would put that there. I think Magic Missile I'm gonna keep here though. This thing costs too much for like no reason. I think these are like, this is still 90, right? Or is this maybe 120 still too? Omega Black Hole. Omega Black Hole is in boys. Definitely. This is Giga Black Hole, it's in bad. That is the difference of Black Hole. Omega Black Hole is boys, will definitely kill you immediately. But like, you know, it's the boys for like the value trade-off here. I like this more than that, specifically because the mana cost is different. I wasn't sure if I was going crazy though. Missile does smart damage, but it's hard to get a ton of them going without like, you know, modifiers. I just tend to keep it there because it's definitely not bad. I just prefer it down here. I'll prefer the Firebolt over it for like no reason other than mana. Because if I'm trying to get damage, I'm trying to stack modifiers more than anything probably. And I'd probably want to get something more than Magic Missiles or Firebolts. I'd keep it, yeah, but no, they're definitely not below good. Keep it in good. I don't like the mana cost. Giga Death Cross is bad and will kill you. It's almost good. Yeah, you're right, danger. It does a lot. I avoid it because it just kills you even if you have explosion immunity. It's fucking silly. Giga Saw Blades. It's definitely uniquely dangerous. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's definitely good. That's too much damage. Holy Bomb, or is this Giga Holy Bomb? That's Giga Holy Bomb. This is, also uniquely dangerous. This is also uniquely dangerous. That's a Giga Nuke. Truck Baba? It exists. Glittering Field, unique usage, couldn't tell you about it. Boss killing, pretty bad otherwise probably. It exists. Yeah, I don't know. I put it in exists, I agree. Let's do that, let's move it down. Glue! Glue! Glue is bad, but it has unique usage, and where you eat it. So, yum yum. I don't want glue unless there's no other option. What is this? Gold to power? It's not complicated. I think it's, is it bonkers? I don't know. Also, it uses your money. I don't want it to use my money. I'm gonna put it down here. What is this? Anti-gravity? Oh, sorry, just gravity. Regular gravity is, it exists. It is a spell that is in the game. Rounds of sand. Rounds of sand is good. Honestly, it's kind of bonkers, but, it's not really yearned for, definitely. I put it in bonkers. I keep rounds of sand in bonkers. Bad. No, we don't like this. No, we'll keep it in the we don't like. Heavy spread! Heavy spread, baby! I mean, unique usage in general. I mean, it's good, but it's not like it fucks up stuff, so yeah. Heavy spread is bonkers. It's recharge reduction. It's got the unique usage, but it's not dangerous. It's also not necessary a lot of the time, but it's just kind of, yeah, it's recharge reduction. That's where it's good. I got the drills in there on good, so I'll put it with the drills, because it's just a recharge reduction, so I have to merit that. Heal is a bonkers spell. It's not complicated. I don't yearn for it. It's not the boys. Uncomplicated. Just a heal bolt. It is pretty bonkers, though. Is that Myriad spell? Messy. Octuple. Pretty bonkered. Horizontal. Horizontal is, kind of bonkers, honestly. Zero cost damage addition locks your projectiles in more of a safe path for hazardous stuff if you want. In general, just helpful. Have it damage. But I think it's more damage than most damage modifiers. I think it's strictly more than damage. No, damage up might be 10. I think horizontal is what, 7? But the zero cost is what makes it really useful, especially. It's above 5 though. I remember that. It's a little odd. Holy bomb. Holy bomb is a bomb. It's a 300 mana bomb that does a large AoE blast, but that only has 2 unless you have infinite spells. It is uniquely dangerous, but it's, I mean, not as much as the other ones. It's just a big bomb. The other ones are uniquely dangerous because they're giving off like radiation. I'm gonna put it in almost good and is dangerous. It's just, you know, funny bomba. You're probably better off doing something else. Giga Bomba is yearned. Disagree. All right, freeze. Freeze is bonkers. Freeze mechanics are bonkers. They're too useful. In fact, I'd put freeze in yearn for more than anything, or more than these really. A freeze modifier is always incredibly helpful on every run. Definitely heavy shot more so, just for the damage, sake of damage. But triplicate bolt, yearn for. I love triplicate bolt. Triplicate bolt is definitely bonkers or more. It's just more projectiles. It's less complicated, but it's more complicated than you'd expect because it's just the base. It's one of the only base projectile. It's 25 mana for 3 different projectiles that take all the modifiers. It's at least bonkers, definitely. I'd put it on complicated. I don't think I yearn for it as much as like I'll take it over most of the starters, so I want to place it above it. I think it is a little complicated. There's some other stuff that happens with like other effects with it. It's more than bonkers. It's better than bonkers. It's crazy. I think it's weird. I think it needs to be there. I think it's gotta be there. All right, Cryo Ball. Uniquely dangerous. Frostball is unique uses. It's uniquely dangerous as well. I think I'll keep it in unique uses, specifically like shifting uses where you get to generate stuff. Cryo Ball, yeehaw. Lifetime up, le good. Uniquely dangerous. I mean, it's lifetime up is bonkers, especially in a lot of scenarios. It's just a little costly. What is it, 40 mana? I think I'd put it in yearn for actually, because I mean, you get a lifetime up, your options open up quite a bit. It's very nice. Oftentimes very helpful. But it's not the boys. It's not part of the gang. It's too expensive and too silly. But I do want it. And if it shows up, I would definitely hope for it, really. Timer Magic Arrow definitely exists. Same with this. Same with Magic Arrow. Magic Arrow actually has a good amount of damage and costs 35. Or no, 25? Magic Arrow is pretty good. It's just I don't use it very often. It functions the same as Zap. It's just a little costlier. I'd keep it there. Infestation, uniquely dangerous. Silly. Moderator. It is complicated actually. Nah, yeah, let's put it in complicated. I don't look for Moderator though. Yeah. All right. This one is a spell that exists and can be used with spells to power, but damn, does it suck balls. I'm gonna put it in bed. I'm not going to put every note on this tier list. I'm going to put A. No, I'm just going to put a single note on the tier list. It has unique uses. We got extra knockback. Exists. It's a thing you can get. Green magic missile. I will put it bonkers because it has less mana than a purple magic missile. Regular magic missile I will put under the big magic missile in almost good. Spibber, same situation, but I'm gonna put this in almost good now because we get to the regular Spibber when we start getting into bonkers, right? Lava to Blood is unique use. It's gotta be. Rain Firebolt. It's good. Lightning is uniquely dangerous. Lightning Thrower is bad. Light is good. Definitely bonkers. Linear Path. 0 cost. 3 or 4 damage. Weird pathing thing. Liquid Detonation is bad. It tends to cause issues. Liquid Vacuum Field exists and is a thing that you could technically use. Long Distance Cast is bonkers. It actually is yearned for. Uncomplicated. Always wanted. Linear is 5. Okay, yeah. 0.08 cast delay is just for teleport. No, but it's a yearned for. I want it. Yeah, I do want it. It's very good. It's very helpful. Luminous Drill Timer is it's bonkers. It's not yearned for. I don't like the 30 mana. Cast delay, ignore. It's a little silly. Now, yearned for regular Luminous Drill, definitely. Not boys though. 10 mana is too much for me. Timer. I'm gonna put it in. It exists. I just don't use it. Same with these ones. Digging Bolts. Digging Bolt is good actually. I just don't use it. It's one of those things. Like, it's such a bad protection. It's good. It's good. Ugh, bad. There's the other shield. Magic Missile. Worse. Silly order. Big Magical Explosion exists. I like the cast delay reduction and certainly has a unique use. That is just kind of a unique spell. That is where it belongs. This is also uniquely dangerous. I'm gonna put that up there. Right. Infinite. Okay, this thing. I think this belongs in complicated. It's not complicated, but until you use it effectively, you can get a ton out of this with a big wand. It is fucking insane. Good for killing Bridge Moss. Good for killing Colney. I don't want to put it in complicated. It's uncomplicated. It's not dangerous. It just does. You can have a potential absurd amount of damage with little else, which I think is what's important. You don't need a lot for that to be an effective spell or like a modifier to get a high damage thing going on. You just need to know how it functions and how, you're just gonna drain your wand if you put it in the front. Alright, Funny Worm Rain. It's complicated. Mateus Sod definitely is a spell that exists and you can use. Yeah, maybe it's not bad because it doesn't kill you. It's just, it's just a thing that's there. Odd Firebolt is bad. Meteor. Meteor is good. It's not even dangerous. Big ol' spell. It can cause problems, so I don't want to put it in bonkers because it is just kind of silly. Fire. Fire is certainly almost as good. Whiskey Fields. Bad. Well, I mean, it exists. Necromancy, bad. Pointless. Block shot, pretty much can more often fuck up stuff than anything. Yay, Necromancy! What do we want here? Projectile Nuke Orbit. Uniquely dangerous. Orbit Saw Blade. But it's weird. You can make some wacky shit. I don't want to put it anywhere else though. It's a little silly. So you can use it. You can actually dig with it as well. So I mean, it's more than exists. Rain exists. I think rain's more useful than acid rain. Oil rain, less so. That's, you know, make some oil at least. Rain has unique uses as far as water goes. Poison trail. Certainly a thing that's out there. Oil trail, certainly a thing that's out there. Rainbow trail, them's the boys. Gunpowder trail. Alright, let's make it bad. Let's put it in bad. Gunpowder trail. I'm gonna put gunpowder trail also in bad. We've got, I got one color up there. I'm not gonna put any more. So, we've got the rest of the spells after that. Personal fireball thrower. Yeah, I mean, it's dangerous, but I mean, it's pretty silly. It's color. It's yearned for. I guess I should put color in there, yeah. Color is, boys. Personal gravity field is good. Yearned for. I don't know, it's not yearned for, it's just good. But like, personal lightning thrower, bad, danger. Actually, it often kills them pretty quickly. So I'm not gonna put that. I'm gonna put it in unique. Less dangerous than you would expect. It's just a little odd. Personal tentacler, same situation. Definitely a thing that you can do to people. Petrify, not a thing I do. Gotta put it in unique. Like a weird reflect situation. Piercings, boys. Piercing is just, you need that. Piercing and helming. Piercing is, maybe not boys. I'm gonna put piercing is yearned for. Phasing? Unique usage. It's unique. I mean, it's got unique usage. It's just, it tends to fuck with projectiles very oddly. Shield? I would put it in unique. It's not even exists. It's like you gotta, the slowdown is what makes it not good though, so. Orbiting is good. I'm gonna put it in almost good, or no, I'm gonna put it in good, because it's not bonkers. It is a zero cost damage, but it may fuck up a projectile in where it's gonna hit. Orbit LARPA is, it's good. Buster Power can pull from Orbit LARPA, but it tends to be useful. Ping Pong Path? Ping Pong Path is unique. Ping Pong Path is unique. It is, yeah, I mean, yeah, Luminous Stroke combo, obviously. That's why I don't want to put it in bonkers. Ping Pong Path and Luminous Drill is bonkers, but Ping Pong Path itself, it's a lifetime of thing. It's like a small, change the path entirely of most projectiles, and Luminous Drill will be a nice, effective, long-range beam. Anything extend lifetime is just very good. I'm gonna put it in just good, then. Too much reliance on Ping Pong Path Luminous Drills from the common peoples. You silly folks. This is reduce fucking, I don't even know. This is a unique use. I've never done. I think I've gotten like the always cast for it. I built some plasma beams with it. But like, I've never experimented with it, rather. Like, I've never gotten more than one of them or anything, and I don't know if it was doing shit all. It's a thing that you would definitely, I guess, work together with the plasma beam. Orbiting plasma beam. It sure does exist. Uniquely dangerous, plasma cross, unique usage. I think both of these are uniquely dangerous. This guy has a unique usage. I'm gonna keep it there. It doesn't belong anywhere else. It's a digging tool. This is a powder vacuum field. This is a... No, this is powder. We already had liquid vacuum field. They're all in existence. They do things. I mean, I guess they do have a unique usage, but like, I mean, sort of. Pinpoint of light is almost good. It's kind of lacking. It's very weird. Homing, just damage modify that, and it's fucking terrifying. But it's dangerous, actually. You know what? I'm gonna keep it there. It is uniquely dangerous. It's not that dangerous, but it's uniquely dangerous. Bungus mushroom is a thing that is bad. Ooh, green barb. Unique usage. Podcast slime barb is good. I agree. I mean, you can break a lot of soft materials with it. It's a good mana reader spell. I think it's almost good. It's just like really weird. The fact that it costs 20 mana, especially, you can use it very effectively in the first 2 stages. Quadcast. Yeah, it is. It's just let's put it in good. Let's put this in almost good. The spread is quite a lot for that one. Projectile gravity field is a thing. Projectile to lightning field. Projectile to harmless animals. Very, very much things. Rock. Rock is bonkers. Propane tank. Dangerous. Bomb. Uniquely dangerous. Tentacle? It's good. Tentacle's good. I don't like doing freeze tentacle stuff. It's a melee. It's a melee long range spell. It is bonkers. Hey, fuck it, I'll keep it up there. Alright. Spore has unique uses. I don't want to get into it. We'll just move on. This thing is bad. Recharge exists. No. Recharges. Kind of bonkers. It's cast delay reduction and recharge reduction. It's simply a little bit high cost. I prefer chainsaws. Or luminous drills. Recoil? Unique use? No recoil? Unique use? Unique use find portal. Very good spell. Random damage is honestly a thing that you can put on your wand. Chaos magic is bad. Random spell, it's bad. Random projectile is bad. Random projectile. That's random projectile. That's random static projectile. I forget. I don't know. Echo ball is almost good. It's a little, I mean, it's need immunities, etc., etc. Lifetime down is good. Cast delay reduction. I mean, I think it's not really bonkers. It's less useful than the thing. It's probably uniquely useful. I'd say it's complicated, actually. It can end up being complicated. But, you know, taking the lifetime downs, take the lifetime ups, make sure you have them. I prefer Nala, but I'd reduce lifetime ×2 is the next best thing for short teleport bolt and getting around, right? Oh, man, I'm tired. Reduce spread. It's good. It's very good. Remove bounce. It's good. It can extremely help some certain situations, whereas, you know, pretty pointless otherwise. But it's also a looper at 0 cost, so that's nice. I don't want to put these anywhere. Requirements are complicated, and I can maybe use them somewhere, and I guess they deserve to be up somewhere. I'm just gonna keep it there. It's just fucking complicated. Short range homing, definitely a bonkers. I think short range homing, definitely bonkers. Short range homing, one of my favorites. Low cost homing. You know what? I think you're right. Yearned for. I could put the other homings in bonkers, because homing is just great. But yeah, I definitely yearn for short range homing more often than every other homing. Oh god. Okay. So we got rotating homing going in bonkers. I'm gonna put teleport homing also in bonkers. I'm gonna put homing in bonkers. Short range homing is what I want though. Usually most of the time. It's more controlled homing with whatever else I need. Seas, sea of water exists. These are all things that exist. Sea of acid will definitively go higher. I know, right? Well, we got sea of water, sea of whiskey, sea of flammable gas, sea of lava, sea of oil. Do we want to... No, I think I just done it. It's a thing that exists. Short teleport bolt is boys. Short teleport bolt is boys. Finally, long teleport bolt is fucking... It's good. You know, it's good to have a teleport. Swapper. It's got a unique use. Homebringer. It's got a unique use. Return. It's got a unique use. Decoy. It's got a unique use. Slime field. I think it's good. I think slime field is one of the better field spells. There's no limit. Slime doesn't harm you. Slime is the best one. Toxic sludge field. Unique use. Fire. Okay, we're gonna separate all the letters. So fire, I think fire is boys. Honestly, I think fire is definitely boys. Tau is the boys. My favorite letters will deserve boys. Omega is yearned for, but it is a little high cost, and it's not really that boys. Gamma is boys. A is boys. Z is, we don't like Z. Z can have unique uses, and I agree, it does, but we don't like Z. Sigma has unique uses. That's much more reasonable. M is yearned for. We love M. M's not really boys though. It's pretty high cost again. Recharge. Recharge is fucking ballin'. Recharge is complicated. It's not really. It's the boys. Spells to power is boys. I love spells to power. Spells to power is yearned for. It's a top tier spell. It's what I always look for. Snake path. Is bad. It's generally bad. Weirdly enough, spells to power, boys. You know what? I'm good. I'm good with it. I like spells to power, boys. I do always want it. Spiral arc, unique use, I think. I mean, it's just it's damage up, but it's also really fucky. Faster projectiles. Oh, it's 2.5 damage. Is it listed as 3? What a dick game. Faster projectiles. Faster projectiles is good. It's helpful. This is a uniquely helpful thing for very high recharge wands. Big Zap. Very bonkers. Pretty low cost for Spark Bolt. Honestly, these go together. They're a little different on the damage cost, but I put at the bottom of bonkers. They're just very good. They're very effective. Zap with timer, I'd say is good. Zap. It's good. It's a good starter. It's just a good spell. You don't need much else as long as you can modify a zap. 2 times. All right, 2 times is kind of 2 times is not yearned for. It's just complicated. It more often than not will fuck up your wand like improperly. It'll just do some messed up shit. I don't even like. It seems like it'll work normally and like cast something that you would expect, but then I don't understand it sometimes. 2 times is just fucked. I don't know what it is. It's just I don't know what's going on. These are some things that exist that you can definitely use in situations, and you know, sure you can. There's Warpcast! These are uniquely dangerous, specifically. Warpcast is unique use. Honestly, I didn't even put it in exist. The fact that it costs so much on top of, like, not even doing much of value. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it in exist. It's not bad, but like, there's not really any point in it. Oh, this is boys. This is clearly boys. You can't deny him. It's just an infinite boys. Worm is a backup black hole, and it's uniquely dangerous if you have a freeze on it and you don't realize. Spinning thing is some bullshit. I don't fucking God. It's a thing that exists. It's weird. It's real. Spitter bolt, very cheap. Starter spell, definitely good. All the starter spells are good. It's not bonkers. Does high damage though, and it's very low cost. I like spit. I like spitters. Spitter with timer though, that's definitely better than that. Spitter with timer is bonkers. Spitter with timer is very good for, you know, timer spell availability and cost. Put faster projectiles on it and go pretty fucking far. I like it. I'd put it above good. I think it's good. I think it's bonkers. I think it's a nice trigger-based thing. I'm gonna put this one in a unique usage, spells to power usage, and I'm gonna put these 2 in bad, because they are more hazardous and more likely to kill you. All right, what else we got? We got wasps. They're bad. These ones are bad. They're bad. They're just bad. They're just all bad. They're bad. They're pretty much just bad. Egg has unique use. I can't put it anywhere else. It's got cast delay reduction, so it's kind of interesting. But like, yeah, unique usage. It's also a trigger spell. Summon egg. Unique use as well. Make a Bamba. We got Bamba, Danger, Bamba Danger, Big Bamba Danger. They belong in there. They're not amazing. They're just huge explosions. Accident explosions too, but uniquely dangerous on the Big Bamba. Less so with the small Bamba. Almost good. Very silly. Hard to detonate. Missile. I'd say it's good actually. It adds recharge. It's very odd. So that's the kind of weird fact. Omega Saw Blade is complicated. Omega is not boys. Omega is definitely not boys. Omega is simply a thing you gotta think about a lot before you can toss it out there. But it is not bad. It is simply dangerous. Ground? You can make a ground. Friend? Friend? Summon friend? Also, pretty good. I'd say it's pretty, actually almost good. Not dangerous. Nah, it's put it on good. I'm gonna keep it on good. It's not bonkers. Tentacle Timer. Yeah, right. Tentacle Timer has unique uses as well. I'm not gonna put it anywhere else. It's just a tentacle. Ghost. Ghost is boys.
Wall, it's certainly a unique, you know what, I'm gonna put these in exist. They're spells that are walls. They're bizarre. More wasps. They're bad. Materials. Oh, no. Long distance, teleporting cast. I'm gonna say bad. Cost 100 mana. Tends to fuck up. End of everything. End of everything is boys. Exploding rock. That's pacifist rock. It's bonkers. Honestly, it's kind of silly. Same with the trigger. It's the same situation. I don't often use this one, but it's bonkers. I put them in bonkers. Bonkers rock. The rock is bonkers. Torch. It exists. It's a light. It's a light. Touch of gold. Touch of spells are uniquely dangerous. Yes, indeed. Material spells. Yearned for. They're all very good. They're yearned for because you find that you can get your crit combination. I'll put those 3 up there. Water, oil, and blood are yearned for. The rest are weird. This cement exists. So does acid. Where's my blood to acid? Is it uniquely dangerous? No. It was in unique usage. Almost good. I'm gonna put almost good. Yeah, you're right. That's where those are. Okay. Multicast. The rest of the multicasts. Almost good. They're just, not quite more. Fireball thrower is bad. Well, I mean, it exists. It's not necessarily bad. It's just there. Water trail. Water trail. A unique usage trail. Water to poison is bad. I agree. Delete water. Personal vacuum field. Sucks all enemies into the middle. And all projectiles, I'm pretty sure. So, kind of uniquely dangerous. Wither. Wither is a unique yes. It's very weird. Weakening spells. Unique yes. Hard to put them elsewhere. Can we make this wider? I don't know if it's possible. Why is this like this? The tier list is too long! Presentation mode. Ooh. Oh god. Well, hey guys, did you know there's a presentation mode? It's at the bottom. It's just missing the bottom one. I can't zoom out just enough. Sadly, I'm gonna save these.